I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone here, to be honest with you. The opening salvo here is that the city's negotiating, that the city's being more fair than they were a few months ago when this gentleman spoke to us, that there's even some talk about we might relocate this building. So why in the world, if that's going on, if we're talking about possibly buying your building as the city, why would we want to hamstring the city into this historical designation? If you want to save the building, I would suggest you follow up with what you just said, that your building's not for sale, and you tell Mr. Cahill and his team to go away, and we'll leave you alone, probably. On the other hand, if you want to sell your building, and you want to sell it to us, I can't imagine why I would vote to make it a historical designated site, because if us buys your building, it will be for the purposes of redevelopment downtown, and the us up here might decide that the best use for that building to accomplish the overall objectives of redevelopment is to tear your building down. And so why would we want to have the historical designation sitting on top of us if that's not the best use for your building according to us? So either you're negotiating to sell it or you're not. You either think you're going to move it or you're not. And quite honestly, I'm not persuaded by anything I've heard tonight that this building at this time warrants designation as a historical landmark. Period. Now, I understand we're going to have some public discussion, and I understand my colleagues and I get to bring it back up here probably for another hour to rehash everything that we've already rehashed. But to me, your argument is academic. I side with my colleague, Mr. Clark, that I'm not sure what the motives are here, but at this point, I'm not persuaded to vote to give it historical designation, and I would really ask that we move this train on down the track, because there's some public that might want to talk, and we need to make a decision. But enough of this.
Before I leave, I'd like to say that the diner is a no. I mean, it's a non-issue because the diner can move. The diner is gone. The diner is something.
Issue, and we wasted enough time talking about it.
I think so. I think so.
All right.